Okay, are we ready? I feel like I have the worst stage fright. I don't know why. Honestly, every year when I have a break over Christmas, I find it so difficult to get back into filming. Still coughing. I don't know why, because I've got so many video ideas I need to like blurt out. Honestly, I'm just like bursting with creativity and recipes I need to film. But I just get the stage fright. I'm like, when do I start filming? I feel like I'm not ready. I don't know how to film. I'm sure I'll get into it today, but I'm going to be filming a reset day today. I really need to reset, sort myself out. I can't really jump back in with all the recipe videos because we need to like regain ourselves. I've got like a food haul to do for you, a little bit of catch up plans this year. I've also got questions for you guys I need you guys to answer and be involved in. So we're going to film this today. I've got to tidy this abomination in front of me. Honestly, I'm just sitting in the living room right now. It's living room slash playroom. Fingers crossed we get to move this year. The market is very challenging at the moment. But we are trying to move, and we're trying to buy a home, so hopefully it will happen this year. I'm not sure how much I'll film of that because despite being on YouTube, there's lots that I keep private, but I know moving house is like a topical thing for like people in our generation anyway, so I might film some of that or give you an update on what's happening, but hopefully we are, and then I can, you know, maybe one day we'll have a playroom or somewhere where I can put all of these toys kind of in a nice play area, but not in our living room. So it's a bit of an abomination at the moment, so I'm going to tidy around. Oren is asleep. We went to a play group this morning. It was okay. It was just one of those like village hall type play group. I think he's still asleep. It was like one of those village hall type play groups. I live in a village and all around me are tiny little villages, and next door village was having a little play group this morning, so we popped along there. I had a cup of tea whilst Oren ran around and played, and I played cars with him whilst we were there. He tired himself out, we got home, read some books, and he's gone to bed, which is my time to kind of tidy up now. Yeah, so I just thought if I don't pick up the camera now, I'm never going to. It's probably a bit late to say this, but Happy New Year. I hope you all had a great Christmas. It's probably too late to say that because we're obviously like into January now. But I hope you all had a great time anyway. We had such a fantastic time. Although we were ill most of Christmas and New Year, honestly, the longest and most ill I think I've ever been. It was, I'm still kind of suffering with like a chesty cough, but it was bad. Like we were all ill, all three of us. I think we were testing negative for COVID, so I think it was a really bad batch of flu. I know lots of people had felt the same and it was flu. This is actually the first year I completely forgot to get the flu jab, and yeah, I've learnt my lesson. Never again will I forget to get the flu jab because I've been so unwell. I completely lost my hearing because my inner ears always completely go when I'm really ill, and it was just day after day of like barely able to move. Oh, it was just not nice. It was not nice. And it's really extra hard with the toddler because it's not really, you have to like do things with them as well, keep their brain going and keep them happy. And so it was a crazy time. But despite that, we still had a lovely Christmas, really quiet Christmas, and we loved it. We had such a lovely day. Luckily on Christmas Day was like the first day we started feeling a bit better. And then slowly since then I've started to feel better. New Year's Eve was like a really nice quiet time, family time, and early bed. We got takeaway, had some champagne together, and it was really nice. And since then I've been, do you know what? I have been super busy with planning work stuff for the rest of the year, planning family stuff for the rest of the year. Just loads. I've just had to do loads because the week before Christmas and over Christmas I could barely move. I was that unwell, so I had to kind of catch up with like before Christmas. And now I'm finally into the new year. We're into like the current day now, which is great. How was your Christmases? How was your New Year's? What did you do? if you celebrate. And how are you all doing? How do you find New Year? I personally love it. I love the like fresh feeling. I love like setting the new goals. I love like the goodbye to kind of, I don't like saying goodbye to time because time is so precious, but I like the feeling of like it's a new start, a new page. I really like the new year, and I like thinking about all the things we can do this year. I also get a lot of anxiety about the new year because I feel a lot of pressure. I also get scared. I don't know, a new year just like can be so overwhelming. So I'm feeling good about it. I'm finally feeling good that I'm finally filming. I have actually been filming last week, some recipes that I've been making, but that's for like later on. But yeah, I feel like that was such a ramble. I need to have a drink now, I'm really thirsty. I think this year is going to be really exciting. This year is all about living our best life on a budget, lots of budget recipes, lots of meal plans, lots of food hauls, and maybe something else which I'm hoping to get done at one point. But something that's very highly requested that I'm hoping I can achieve this year. Yeah, it's going to be a good year. Anyway, I hope you're all doing really well. What I'm going to start with is cleaning up, tidying up, and Orange will be awake soonish, so I'm going to clean up, tidy up, make some lunch, and oh, I need to do a food haul because it's got food sitting on the kitchen side. But yeah, let's quickly tidy up. I feel like I keep hearing these like phantom cries. First of all, Oren's Christmas presents, just before I tidy them up, we got him, well, Father Christmas, but like Mummy and Daddy got him this play kitchen. God, I thought that was a scratch there. Play kitchen. Oh my gosh, how gorgeous is this kitchen? It is the most beautiful thing. So it's got a little fridge with a coffee machine, fridge freezer. I've got the hiccups, I always have the hiccups. Washing machine, oven, these make a noise, microwave, that's not meant to be there. I just love, like, it's like this antique, not antique, but like vintage looking kitchen. I just flipping love it. I'm quite shallow like that. Like, I wanted a play kitchen for him, the one that he will love, but I also want it to like look aesthetically pleasing because so many toys can look pretty gross, and especially if they're living in your living room, I needed it to look good. So we got this one, and yeah, he loves it. He's always making us stuff. Just mental, like he does stuff in this kitchen that I've never shown him how to do or taught him, but he's obviously watching us do it in the big kitchen and he just does it. So it's crazy how much your child picks up without you realising, but it's really fun. So we got him that. My sister got him this ice cream counter. Oh, I can't even tell you how satisfying this is. You need to just watch this. It's something else. So it's Melissa and Doug. It's an ice cream counter. You've got ice cream cones, which are very satisfying. You've got an ice cream cup in case you want an ice cream cup. You've got a wooden spoon for your ice cream. This for your toppings, and a scoop for your ice cream. So I'm just going to make you an ice cream. So we're going to have mint chocolate chip. Look at this. Look how satisfying this is. Unreal. Like, I play with this when he's in bed. This is how much I love it. We're going to have vanilla chocolate chip as well. And, oh, we're going to make it a triple. We're going to make it a triple. Okay, and then topping wise, we're gonna have hundreds and thousands. So can you see that? I'm just getting my topping. I mean, seriously? Like, I play with this when he's not here. It's just such a great thing. Yeah, it's from my sister, and it's such like a social play type toy. Like, we have children of all ages in our family that have popped around at some point, and every single one of them love this. They request stuff. It comes with like a little menu. They request stuff. It came with money as well. I can't recommend this enough as a gift for your child or a child you know. If you're looking for one this year, it's Melissa and Doug, and it's wooden. It's just nice. Anyway, I really am rambling when I've got like a million things to do in the very short space that he's going to be asleep for. So the haul. Why am I out of breath? Why am I out of breath? Yeah, that's what I'm going to show, all this food. So just a few bits to get us through. So I am going to be starting again making do with leftovers in the house. We're starting that next week because we've just got another pile up of food in the freezer. We're just piling food up again in the cupboards and freezer, so we need to be a bit more inventive. Food shopping is obviously something we're trying to budget on, and that's why I love Aldi, because you can budget with your food shop over there. But we picked up some bits anyway today because we needed some bits. So first thing, parmesan and garlic breadsticks. These are an offering to the little man when he's very hungry, like an hour before dinner, and we're just like, we don't want to give him too much, but he can snack on these. Yeah, you can have one now if you want. You're having your apple though. Would you like one? Oh no, we've got some open actually. These are actually delicious with a glass of wine. I had one the other day while I was drinking wine, and they're £1.49, but they last ages in this house because they're for Oren. We got some mushies. So mushrooms, always have mushrooms. Lawrence gets so triggered by the fact that I have to have mushrooms in the house all the time.
No.
89p.
Goes with some things, doesn't go with everything.
I think mushrooms go with everything. Like, okay. I think they go in the curries.
In the comments. In the comments.
Mushrooms go with everything. They do. What did I try to put them in the other day and you was like, no?
I can't remember, but like you like putting them in like...
Oh dear.
Turkey curry.
Turkey curry?
Right.
Mushrooms would go in a turkey curry. No. Spinach is another thing that goes in everything.
Spinach is more versatile.
You get so triggered when I put spinach in everything though.
So it might not necessarily work.
Alright. I love spinach in everything. Spinach unwashed is £1.59. Baby spinach. It's cheaper when you get the unwashed. But that makes sense because like we always wash it anyway, whether it says washed or unwashed.
And it lasts longer.
And it lasts longer, you're right. 2 hummuses, which are, how much is a hummus nowadays? Cheese, ham, butter, hummus, 79p each. They used to be like 59p like 2 years ago. Yeah. 2 hummuses, but love to have those in the fridge because easy, just put a dollop on our plates, on Oren's plate, and it's just such an easy lunch. This week's meals, we are having chicken and rice, chicken stews. We had lasagna yesterday, which was unreal. Tofu stir fry thing, vegan pancake duck things. What else are we having? I really fancy just like a plain old omelette and beans. Jacket potato, been having a lot of jacket potatoes recently. I'm going to do like some nice barbecue chickeny stuff, and some new recipes that I've been concocting. But I'm going to be filming it all. Cheddar cheese, specially selected. Are we rich?
I just saw it and I thought it might look nice.
Oh, so Daddy's not on a budget.
No,
Oren, but we all are.
We're all on a budget, but I just thought, let's treat ourselves. We've got red Leicester if we want like bland cheese.
Are you blowing off?
Yeah, we are blowing off over there.
West Country extra mature cheddar, 18 months matured.
Excuse me.
I mean, it's not a square block. It's all crumble. Like I can't explain. It's not rectangle. It's not perfectly formed.
Yeah. It's nice, crunchy.
Okay, well, very posh cheese whilst we're on a budget. £2.79. Maybe £1.50 is the other one.
Maybe.
Some sourdough crumpets because they are the ultimate crumpet. Someone messaged saying they hated the sourdough crumpets, but I feel like some people don't know, have never tried sourdough. So someone else tried sourdough and said it was the worst thing they've ever eaten. It was it tasted off and tangy. And I feel like I'm not warning because not everyone has had sourdough, and sourdough is what it says on the tin, like it's soured dough, made from soured yeast. I love it. I love the tang. It tastes vinegary, but also a bit sweet. I love it, but not everybody does. So if you like sourdough, or if you think you want to try it, try them. Some people absolutely love them, some people not so much. So 89p the crumpets are. Butter, we always get this butter. This is the West Country salted butter, so good. And that is £2.19.
It's gone up massively.
That was £1.59. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, it's gone up so much.
Chicken thighs. We're making chicken and rice later. Oh, thank you for my lunch. That's so generous.
You asked for a little piece. Asking you shall receive.
Making chicken and rice later. So 1 kilogram, £1.59. Where is that? £2.59 for those. Blueberry yogurt, soy. Yeah. Tuna chunks in spring water. We've got a green milk and a blue milk. We've been having lots of hotel hot chocolates lately. Oh, you did get the zip seal ones. That's great. So I need to be doing some freezer storage, which I'm actually going to be filming in today's video. So freezer storage bags. That's that bag. And Harry's battery. Warrant's got himself 2 packs of sugar waffles. They're like a weekend treat or an everyday treat. Plums. You do love your plums, you're right. 79p for the plums. Huge bunch of bananas. Bananas loose, £1.12. That's quite good for like that many bananas. Eggs times 12. Golden yolk eggs, specially selected. Eggs are so hard to come by these days. Eggs, I did just see them. Specially set £1.75 per thing. And then we've got some specially selected chicken thighs, which I'm going to be making like a chicken stew thing for the freezer. And we've got some apples. Yeah, you got red apples. British Royal Gala apples. Do you prefer Granny Smith's or red apples? I prefer like sweet apples, so. I know, we've got some apples as well. Safari snacks. Oren's never had these yet, but I'm sure he's going to love them because they're little chocolate biscuits. These are Cadbury dupes and they are 89p. They will last for so long because he won't be able to eat like a whole pack at a time. We've got the best crisps in the world from Aldi. If you like salt and vinegar, you need to try these. They're so unbelievably tasty, but they end up burning your lips. They're that vinegary, but in a good way. The sea salt and Chardonnay vinegar crisp from Aldi. So good. I'm tempted to open them now, but I won't. A broccoli. Always have broccoli in the fridge. Some conference pears. They didn't have like the cheaper bag. Some posh pears. We normally get just the bags. You get a few more in there for cheaper. And some potatoes. Gotta have those potatoes at all times. And some Cajun seasoning. Are we having that for chicken tonight? Ooh, that's going on our chicken tonight. We're having chicken tonight. And some popcorn. What have you got? Yeah, that's all our food. And then we actually have lots in the house at the moment, like lots in the freezer, pre-prepared meals, things like chicken in the freezer, we've got tofu in the fridge, we've got dried noodles in the cupboard, lots of like cupboard food. So there's going to be lots of things to just like get through at the moment. But yeah, I'm going to put this away. Yeah, and then we're going to prepare some food for the freezer and put that in the freezer.
The evening's clear.
I'm going to have a helper. Yeah, we're going to do freezer bag storage. Do you want to play? Do you want to play? Yeah, because this isn't going to be that fun. So why don't you go play?
It'll be a bit stinky.
Okay, so we have lasagna from last night that needs portioning up and freezing. Let me tell you, I know Lawrence is waiting for me to say it.
I'm just here, waiting.
He's just there, he's waiting.
Yeah.
It was the it's not looking good right now. But
I think it's looking pretty good right now.
I mean, yeah.
Like,
well, compared to yesterday, it's not.
Yes.
Because it's cold now and it's been in the fridge, so it's just going to be cut. But when it came out bubbling from the oven, yeah, it looked 10 out of 10. Great. It tasted 100. It was unbelievable. It was like 6 to 8 hours of hard labour to make possibly the best lasagna, well, actually the best lasagna I've ever eaten in my life. It's just so good. One day we're going to do a recipe for it. It's worth the
3-hour video.
Well, it's worth the labour and effort to do it, because if it comes out tasting like this. Anyway, so because we've got some left over, of course, I need to put it in portions and freeze it. Now, lasagna freezes really well and it recooks really well, in my opinion. To heat it up, I always put it in the oven, in an oven tray, in an oven dish in the oven, rather than microwave. It just tastes good. And cover with foil, yeah. Oh, it was so good. I could actually eat it tonight for dinner, but I know I want it in the freezer as well. So let's get some freezer bags for that. What are you doing there? Yeah, I can see you as well. And then I've got all these red onions that I bought for 30% off because they were going off in Aldi. So it's cheaper, and then I'm just going to cut them all up, slice them and freeze them. And then you can just grab a few out of the freezer whenever you need them for a dish. So easy to do. A money saver, time saver, anti-food waste. Just a great thing to do. So let's do the lasagna and then cut up our onions and freeze them. I'm cutting it into 4 so I can freeze them into 4 portions, and then Oren will take some of our individual portions when we have it. Oren absolutely loved it. It's a super rich dish, so there's lots of like salt in there and things like that, so he didn't have too much, and on the side of his he had lots of veg and other stuff. But he loved it. So I've been asked to slow down. Fireplace, do you know how? Pass the paper, my desk is out. Who will care for the world now? Rest with me, close to curtains, brew some herbal tea. Reach out for me, take my hand and lead even when I disagree. To slow the ride, discover books I forget about, and who care for the world now? Rest with me, close the curtains, brew some herbal tea. Any tears later? Honestly, I'm crying my eyes out. What is the onion trick? You're meant to do something while you cut onions, but it doesn't help that I'm leaning over them. Oh, lots of red onions. Red onion ready for the freezer that I'm going to put in a Ziploc bag. And 4 very hearty portions of the most delicious lasagna in the world. So that's like, made me feel a little bit more organised. I've just been thinking about the freezer while I've been doing this, like what we've got in the freezer. We have so much. We have a massive turkey curry that we made after Christmas that we made, didn't eat, we just froze, ready for another day. So that is going to be so nice. Just throw some rice in. I can't wait to start my eating leftovers series again, because I was just thinking the amount of food I've got in my house is unreal. Oh yeah, so my question to you guys were, what other videos do you really want to see this year? What ones will you really watch, and really be interested in? Yeah, what do you want to see more of? Do you like these types of videos where it's a bit of everything? Yeah, recipes, budget eating is going to be the main thing of this year. By the way, these I put in a normal bag that you just tighten up, that doesn't ziplock, just tighten up, because these are like one-use bags. This, because we're going to be taking this in and out of the freezer, like getting onions every now and then, I put a Ziploc because it's just much easier to keep them fresh and safe in the freezer. if I have them zip-locked. Whereas like the lasagna will just take one out, take it out of the bag and discard of the bag. Definitely not the most economical, I know. When I move house, I'm going to be buying lots of glass containers that are suitable for the freezer and using those. Just right now, just trying to do things, one, on a budget, and two, things I've got space for. There is not much space, like I'm running out of space for what we can have, but yeah. Squeeze out the air when you're freezing stuff, so squeeze out as much air as you can. Ziplock it. And then we've got loads of onions, perfect for curries, cooking, whatever. Oh, there's another one here that I can use. Oh, this is the only one I couldn't use, that does look mangy. So I'll cut this up, add that to the bag, and these will go in the freezer. We are out walking since the new year. I have walked every day quite a long while. Done either hiking or long walking, mostly with him, and he loves it. Him on the back, and you see, can you say hello? And yeah, we've got so many nice walks near us. It's such a shame if we didn't. But I feel like the latter part of last year I had so much on that things like exercise got forgotten about. And yeah, I just feel so much better for doing it. It tires him out, it gives us something to do. And do you know what you forget? Walking is free. And all these like weight loss health experts, lots of them are good, but some of them try and sell you things. And when they try and sell you things, you have to remember, they're not going to want you to do walking. They're going to say that walking doesn't do much. You need a fitness plan, because walking is free. But it's great. It's great for your mind, weight loss, getting fit, toning up. It's just amazing. So don't forget that walking exists. We are having a gorgeous walk, and then get home, make some dinner.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
I used to wear lots of makeup, now I don't. I tend to just want to wear something like a lot of the things I use are kind of moisturiser based, just to kind of tone the face, put some colour into my cheeks. I'm a very pale person. I don't know why, but Oren woke up at around 3:30, and when I say woke up, I mean he was awake, like he was just awake. And obviously when he's awake, we're awake. Yeah, I was just chilling with him at 3:30 this morning. I just think he kind of woke up because of a reason and then couldn't quite fall back to sleep. And whenever he wakes up and needs help, I help him back to sleep anyway, I always have. But he kind of woke up and then was out of a sleep cycle this morning. So he was awake from 3:30. Lawrence eventually took him down about 5ish, 5:30. They chilled, watched a bit of TV, had some breakfast, played for a while. And then at 8 o'clock he conked out, and he's been asleep ever since. It's now 10 o'clock in the morning, so we've missed one of our clubs today. We normally go to the library. We missed that because he's in bed, but that's fine. We've got something on later for him actually, so he's gonna have a great afternoon. Sorry if you're really wonky, like propped up on my... But yeah, I'm pretty tired, although I did go back to sleep, to be fair, when Lawrence took Oren down, so I'm glad I got that in, because otherwise today would be very difficult. Yeah, I've just done my makeup. It's a new day. I hope you enjoyed today's reset video. I feel like doing them quite often because they've got a bit of everything. I'm sorry there wasn't a recipe in today's video, but that is because I'm filming so many recipes at the moment for other videos. I've got a meals of the week coming up very soon, and I'm also filming the start of my using up leftovers in a house, and like how to use the leftovers you have in your house. Budget food hauls, just lots and lots of things are coming up. I hope you enjoyed today's video anyway. I'm really excited to see you in the next few videos. I'm excited to be back on YouTube. If you're not already, follow me on Instagram, because I am going to be doing more quick time recipes over there. Follow me on Instagram. I'm also going to be uploading those. And yeah, I hope you're all really, really well. Let me know how you're doing in the comments, and I'll see you again.